This is a screencast on how to write a really good introduction for your information report. And like any other introduction, you'll see that there's two things that introduction does. It hooks the reader in, so the reader wants to read more, like you're hooking, if you're going fishing, hooking a fish in. And the other one is to tell the reporter what the information report is going to be about. But you do that in a more subtle way rather than saying this information report will be about, because that's kind of boring, and so we want to make it more interesting. Now, one of the things you can do is with information reports is that you can pick something that to begin with that a random fact that would be highly interesting for your audience or your target audience. So I'm writing one here about, this is my first body paragraph about the great white shark. And I wrote this in class the other day. So what I'm thinking of when I'm thinking of something that would be interesting for people to know is how many people die from sharks each year. The reason being is that sharks are one of those animals that people are quite fearful of. So I'm going to quickly go to Google and find the answer, and I'm not going to waste your time with showing you how to do that. You can do that in your own time. Now what I've found out is that, if you can see here, that only 6 people die per year because of great white sharks. And if you compare that to some other animals, 50,000 die from snake bites each year, and elephants, believe it or not, kill 500 people each year. So what I've tried to do here in my paragraph that I've written is I've put those two up there, and I've tried to make the point that most people think great white sharks are more vicious, kill more people than elephants and snakes, and so I've tried to make the point that it isn't, and it's just like this. So this is what I've written. 50,000 people die each year from snake bites. Elephants kill 500 people each year, while sharks only kill 6 people. The great white, and I haven't quite finished that bit there, shark is one of the most understood animals in the ocean. So my information report introduction is quite short, and it just gives a brief description about what this information report is. Then after this introduction I would go on, and this will be my next paragraph. So just to go back over those things, introduction is to hook the reader in, and a good thing to do with an information report is use a fact that might be very surprising to your audience, and the second one is tell the reader what the information report is going to be about.